this part, what we're talking about today when it comes to Facebook ads, I highly recommend that you wait until you get at least to level 5. I might let you slide if you're on level 4, but at least level 5. The reason I'm saying that because it's like learning how to, your parents, right? Where they say, all right, before you use a calculator, maybe the teacher said before you use a calculator, learn how to actually, add or subtract, right? Learn how to do math. It's similar to that fact to where you want to know all of the correct things to do on social media organically first, because all ads are going to do is it's either going to grow your business or it's going to expose all of the holes in your business, and then you'll burn through a lot of money through Facebook ads, right? So what we're going to go through is the strategy. So when you are at the point where you want to start running Facebook ads, then you at least are knowledgeable on what you need to do, how everything should be set up, and most importantly, what the actual strategy looks like. What we're going to go through today, some depending on where you're at on the map, this might be over your head, or depending on how new you are, this might be over your head, but that's okay, right? At least absorb it. If you don't understand something, write it down, do a Google search later, look something up on YouTube if you need help specifically. This might be, don't get overwhelmed, some of us, but this might be a little bit more advanced. We're not going specific, like detailed in technology and everything, but this is going to be more strategy. So, but at some point, I do want all of us on here to start running Facebook ads at some point, because there's using ads you're always going to get more leads and traffic than organic, but you want to know what you always want to be doing some form of organic, and you want to know how to do organic, right? Because that's all you're really kind of doing is scaling the skills that you have through ads, right? So if you're not good with just having conversations, if you're not good with copy, if you're not good with creative, if you're not good with some of those things organically, having conversations, knowing how to get somebody on a call, if you're not good with those things organically, all that's going to do is expose you when you get more of that. Does that make sense? So so just kind of keep that mindset as we go through this. But this is the overall strategy. The overall goal is to build up your email list so you have leads that you can consistently reach out to an email and text message, and get people to your phone that you can reach out to and have a conversation with to book an appointment. So how does that look in terms of our strategy? So first thing first is you got to have a Facebook ad. Simple, right? Your Facebook ad consists of the description. You have a video or photo creative, right? When you think about an ad, and I'm saying Facebook ad, but it can be literally like Instagram ad. It can be, right? I recommend that. I mean, LinkedIn and these other platforms do have ads too. So technically you could do that. But what I'm recommending is you start with Facebook and Instagram. So you do that. You have the creative, and then you have a headline, and then you have a button, right? If you see how Facebook ads are set up, and I'll show you what that looks like, right? So Facebook ad, description, video, photo, headline, button. Okay. So if you look at an ad, let's go here. This is what it would look like, right? So your Facebook ad is going to be through your business page. So you need a business page set up on Facebook to run ads, because that's how you keep track of it. You have your copy here, you have your creative, you have your headline, and then you have your button. And literally, this is what people are going to see as they're scrolling through their feed, right? We've all seen ads before, so that should be pretty much straightforward. Now, once your ad is created, then if anybody is interested in it, they're going to click on it. Now, you want to have this ad should be persuading somebody to click on it to receive whatever your lead magnet is. In this case, My lead magnet is our Facebook group, is our free Facebook group, the Coach and Speaker Connection group. When somebody clicks on that, they're going to go to a landing page. We named it here lead magnet landing page. That landing page gives them more information about what they're actually signing up for. So we're going to have a headline, we're going to have a creative there. Usually it could be the same or similar creative that they saw. You want to have as much continuity as possible from the ad to your actual landing page. So you want to have the creative, you want to have any bullets there that that's going to get people to get them interested, and then you have an opt-in form. This is how they actually enter the information. If some of this is going over your head right now, good. Just listen, right? Just don't worry about it, right? Because you're not at this point yet, but you will be at some point. All right, so they click on this, right? They click on this right here. Then they land here, right? They land here. Once they land here, I got, like I mentioned, a headline. I got a button here. We got the creative right here. We have the bullets right here. And then we have a link to actually opt in, right? And I just here, you can add this if you want. I just decided to add like a little blurb about myself for those who may not know me. So that's optional. You can add that. And this is optional too if you got any testimonials, but you don't necessarily need to do that. So they click on this, and then it says, this is the opt-in form that we're talking about, because you got to get the information, right? So you can provide them access to whatever your lead magnet is. So your name, email, and phone number. So you want to make sure that you add the phone number there, obviously, so you can have direct contact with them. All right, so where would you like me to send a group invite? This could literally say anything that your lead magnet is. Where would you like me to send a video? Where would you like me to send your checklist? Where would you like me to send your quiz? Where would you, so it can be in whatever your lead magnet is, where would you like me to send, and then put whatever the lead magnet is. In this case, I'm trying to get people into my Facebook group, right? So where would you like me to send your group invite? And they put the information here. You follow me so far? All right, once they opt in, they're gonna go to a thank you page. The thank you page is where they're actually gonna get access to whatever your lead magnet is. This is where they're gonna get access to it. And also is where they're gonna book, where they have the opportunity to book a call with you. So this part is important too, because every person who opts in, you also wanna give them an opportunity to book a call. So what does that look like? So once they click on this, they fill out the information. I'm going to show you two versions of this, because I'm going to show you the version I'm using right now, but I'm going to show you the other version that I usually use. It's just in this instance, I just did a little different. But this one right here, right? So link. So this one says, so once they opt in, it says, thanks for joining the family. Terrell will reach out to you soon to unlock your course. The reason I said that is because in here, I also mentioned that they're going to get a course, right? So meanwhile, please request access into our Facebook group and introduce yourself. So I got a link that sends them to the Facebook group now. They already opted in at this point. I already got the information at this point. So now they click it and it sends them the link to the Facebook group. Follow what I'm saying? Now, this is one version of it. This is the version that I want y'all to use though, because I don't want people directly, I'm at the point right now, I don't really need people directly booking into my calendar. However, y'all can add it because your calendar probably isn't getting filled up like that. So you can have people directly book into it. So you can use this version right here. Right? And feel free to take a screenshot or whatever you want. You'll have to replay this, so you can always go back and watch it. But it says, thanks, you're inside. Join the Coach and Speaker Connection Facebook group. So now they opted in. This is the page that they see. They click here. It takes them to the Facebook group. What does step 2 say? Book your free 6-figure strategy session. Imagine having hundreds of people each and every month landing on this page, requesting access into my Facebook group, and potentially booking appointments. Now, everybody's not going to book, but you'll have a certain percentage of people that will book an appointment with you. And now all I did here was I have Calendly. All I did was take the embed code from Calendly, which is who books your obviously your calendar appointments, right? If you're new, you're going to set this up on level 2 of the PCS map. And you take the embed, and all I did was embed it on this page. So I use Kajabi, Kajabi. That's where, when you log in, like to see your PCS certification course and you're going through the modules and the videos and everything, I host all of our content on Kajabi, or most of it. I use some landing pages for ClickFunnels, right? But however, Kajabi has landing pages. So it's set up. And then all I said, I just give a little blurb. I got a little video, and then they book an appointment where literally they can just book whatever time, right? And they'll just go through the questions, and then they click schedule. All right. Does that make sense? So, all right. So at this point, let me tell you what's happening at this point. Let's go back here. At this point, we've just had somebody who opted in. They got a landing. They went to the thank you page. Once they opted in, we have the information now at this point. So it's in whatever your CRM is, your customer relationship management system. That's where that's the place that collects your leads, right? Your leads, it's not going to be through your Gmail account or Yahoo account. It's going to be through the CRM system where you can send out mass emails, and you can, typically you could do other things like set up these landing pages, etc. So when somebody opts in, this is now we talking more setup at this point. And actually, you know what? Let me pause here for a minute. Does anybody have any questions just on the process that we went through so far? We literally just walked through like 3 pages. Anybody have any questions on the pages that we just went through?